I'm the Christmas tree. I'm the garden.
Everybody come and look.
Yes, I'm gonna sparkle and
scintillate.
I'm with you today.
The sapiosexual platter.
This is the season to be merry, the season to be dirty. As we welcome Dirty December. My name is Belsa Abo Ame.
I'm Shatani Somalakai.
And this is the
sapiosexual platter. Cheers.
Cheers to December. You didn't look me in the eye. So,
yes.
When it's December, people are wondering, how do I December? Are you like me and you wonder, like, how do you December?
Do people really wonder that though?
They should.
Okay.
If you're not wondering how you December, this is the video for you where you learn how to December the proper way.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And as my Lagosians, I wish I was in Lagos right now. As my Lagosians would say, every December they say, this is Dirty December.
Your Lagosians?
Lagosians.
Oh, okay.
The people in Lagos. Let's get it.
Guys, I'm coming to Lagos. Okay.
Yes.
So yeah, I'm joining the Lagosians club.
I'm telling you. You should. So they call it Dirty December. And I think December is a very special month. Simply because it's the year end.
It's the year end.
Yeah.
The energies are buzzing. I don't know. There's so much excitement in the air for some reason. Everybody's asking, when are we closing? When are we closing? It's not like any other holiday for that reason.
Yeah.
And the excitement to just go visit family, to travel, to do all kinds of things. I just think it is Dirty December.
So today we are coming to you with 10 tips of how to December.
For sure. The first tip on how to December is aesthetic, baby.
Yes.
Like, hello.
I almost forgot that. I was like, what is the first tip? Yeah, aesthetic.
Aesthetic. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just need to look good. You need to smell good. Your environment needs to just be good, needs to be flashy, needs to be, make an impression. I just think that's the best way to December because everybody takes their best clothes out. Everybody, takes their shine out. You want to go to the family and show them the new car you bought. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, spend that bonus. You know what I mean? And
I love it. You're such a Lagosian. You are inside.
Guys,
yeah, you are.
Coming, lay out the red carpet for me. Like
you really are.
I can't wait to Dirty December.
Because with Lagosians, what I love about them is the girls take December very serious. In December, your nails are done, hands, feet. They're having that bone straight hair, that bone straight wigs. They're bringing out that luxury items.
Yes.
They are basically walking Christmas trees.
I love that idea.
Yeah, it's like instead of decorating the Christmas tree in your house and making it sparkly, it's like, I'm the Christmas tree, I'm the garden.
Everybody come and look.
Yes, I'm gonna sparkle and
scintillate.
I'm with you today. Yes.
Sparkle and scintillate, like our president of the Republic of Botswana says.
Yeah,
yes.
So if you are natural girls like us, African girls like us, the aesthetic is definitely the nice braids, the nice cornrows.
Faux locks.
Faux locks would be those a nice one. Yeah.
And those are great for like if you're going to be in an environment where there's water, so they're really good for the ocean.
Yeah.
For the poolside, and you don't have to worry about like, fixing it up because they dry up quite nicely. So yeah, definitely.
So rounding it up, aesthetic, definitely make sure that you're prim and proper. If you're not a makeup person, you don't have to put on makeup. Just groom yourself. As a man, get a haircut, bob your beard, get a nice shirt, smell nice. It's December. You're the walking Christmas tree.
And that actually gets us right nicely into the next one, which is pampering.
Yes.
Darling, you deserve it. Okay, you've worked hard, you've earned your bonus.
Yeah.
It's time to pamper yourself. Go for a spa treatment, for a hot stone massage, go to the sauna, go to the steam. you know, things that people consider luxury, I think they're a necessity. And
Yeah.
definitely in December, it's time to pamper yourself.
We can't deny end of year fatigue that
Absolutely.
everybody's feeling. So you have to reward yourself for all the hard work. Because if you're going to just be a horse and work without rewarding yourself, paying yourself,
Yeah.
and spoiling yourself for all the hard work, then you're not going to motivate yourself easily.
Yeah.
Once your aesthetic is great, like how I'm looking right now and how she's looking, and you've pampered yourself, then it's all about being light, be fun. Exactly. Like,
Yeah, she's the embodiment of that. I mean, she finds every reason to laugh, and I never really know like what's so funny. But you know, I'm learning.
Exactly. Like, just be in your light, bro. Because you spent 11 months of the year just being so dead serious.
Tension, you know, goals,
pressure from just survival mode, and it's like right
KPIs,
now,
you know what I mean?
And then now it's just like, yo, just be light, be fun. If somebody's just tense, if things are not going right, just be fun and light, because this is the period where nobody's expecting too much from you.
Yeah. That's amazing.
Yeah.
What's tip number 4?
Tip number 4, position yourself to meet your tribe of people. 100%. Be strategic about where you place yourself to meet like-minded people. So you've worked on your static, you've pampered yourself, you're fun and light. It's time to get out there. Even for the introverts, including myself, it's time to just be out there. So the fun way that I've been putting myself out there this December is actually just joining the gym.
Yeah.
And the gym is like the floor where I feel like it's one big party. Everybody's looking sexy. And I'm out there. Normally I would train at home, but now I'm out there because it's December and you have to meet people in an intentional way. If I was possibly somewhere at the club, I love the club too, but chances are I'm not positioning myself to filter the type of people that I want to meet.
Yeah.
So this is the time to just meet the right people.
I agree with that because the people from the gym are the people that then go, hey, let's go clubbing. And so it's totally fun. We actually went for a class the other day.
Yeah.
And we were at the front of the class, you know, making a lot of hula baloo, but you'll be so surprised by how many people came up to us afterwards, like, hi, what's up? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's such a cool way to like meet friends, and even in the sauna, you know.
I know.
Yeah, you meet like such a tribe of women because there's only a specific type of woman who will go to gym and then go into the sauna and the steam, if you get what I mean. And once you talk to them, you realize, oh my gosh, we have so much in common.
Exactly.
So I love positioning. And another way to position yourself is to travel, which takes us to tip number 5. Guys, the monotony of being in the same country, same energy, same weather, same people, what's that about? Travel, spread your wings, even if it means like crossing the border over to Mafikeng for like 2 days, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do that. Traveling is amazing because it exposes you to so much and allows you to experience fun in a different way. This reminds us of our Kenya trip.
I know. That was December. That was a dirty one.
Guys, Kenya was amazing.
Oh my word.
And we did everything. If you think about it.
We did everything.
We had the aesthetic right. We had pampered ourselves. We had like gorgeous African hair.
Yeah.
And everywhere we went, we made it a point to like, you know,
everything. We bambered right.
And it was so cool because a lot of the people that we met at that time we're still friends with right now.
Exactly.
And for some reason, we ended up just meeting a lot of doctors as well.
Yeah.
But it was cool because for me, it's like, this is a nice way to position yourself because you're meeting like a lot of intellectuals.
Yes.
Which we are because this is the
sapiosexual platter, baby.
So travel and don't make it intense in your mind. Like even if it means like, you know, traveling to a different town, you don't have to do an expensive thing, but just go to somewhere different and go out of your way to meet like new people.
For those people that can't afford to travel, even if it's to just get to outside town, go into nature. Just go to a park, a garden, and daydream. Think about yourself mentally in that place you wish to be at. If it's Switzerland, if it's Lobatse, if it's Okavango, literally just go into nature, be in nature, and just envision yourself somewhere else, or watch YouTube videos of people traveling and expose your mind to what those places look like, and travel with your mind, because once you've done it with your mind, you've done it with everything else.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Super dope.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
So what's number 6?
Number 6 for December. December, it's all about pouring into your cup, because like we said, end of year fatigue. And the best way to pour into your cup is to spend time with family.
100%.
Even if your family is toxic, I kid you not, your family has no choice but to love you unconditionally. Find the family members that you love if you feel like most of your family members are toxic, and literally just have that aspect of yourself poured into, because it satisfied a sense of belonging in which everybody else has.
100%. I agree. I think spending time with family for me, no matter what the situation is, whether we're going through some tragic event, or whether we're celebrating something, or whether there's any disagreement, you always leave just feeling re-energized.
Yeah.
You always leave feeling healed. For me, I always feel like, oh my God, I should do that more often. So yeah, don't deny yourself that community in December. I think it's so important.
Yeah.
For you to remember that you belong somewhere in a world that is taking you from, pillar to post, in a world that's, rejecting you. It's nice to go back to a place of people that love you and will love you notwithstanding whether you have makeup on.
Yeah.
Whether
whether your aesthetic is right.
Whether the aesthetic, it doesn't matter, and that's what I love about being with family. Just being myself, wearing a big old t-shirt, everything she'll tell me not to wear, I'll wear, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's a perfect way to December with family.
And another beautiful way to December is you must eat, be merry. For tomorrow we die. Carpe diem.
Carpe diem.
Big one, food and exercise. And I know what you're thinking. You're gonna think, oh, I should eat everything I want. It's cakes. It's 7 colors. It's desserts. That's not what we're saying. Cheers.
Blame it on the alcohol.
That's not what we're saying. We're basically saying, eat the right foods. Eat the foods that would energize you, that make you feel good about yourself, that make your body feel good and energized and active, so that you set the right foundation for the next year. And on top of the food, it's also exercise. Yeah.
100%, guys. There's an opportunity for you to work those muscles, to actually hit your goals, because you don't have a lot of distraction with work, because I find that sometimes work can be the very reason some people are even hesitant from exercising.
Yeah.
So when you don't have any pressure to work and you don't have a deadline to meet, why don't you just go to the gym?
Exactly.
Why don't you go for that class? Why don't you try out Pilates, yoga? There's a range of things from, hiking.
Yeah.
It's the perfect time to start doing that, and doing that as a community, even with your family.
Yeah.
I just think it's the perfect way to December.
Perfect way, exactly, because as we said, people have end of year fatigue. So it's like, if your body is telling you it's tired, then why don't you replenish it? And the mistake that people make when it's December, it's like, I'm going to eat everything, junk, I'm going to drink. Coupling that with the fatigue, it's like you're just digging a rabbit hole.
Yeah,
like
you're
further,
just going
further, down.
Yeah.
And then it's unrealistic when the new year comes. You're like, new year, new me. I'm going to go hard at this. And it's like, no, but you've been in the habit for the last month of just digging your grave. And then now you want to thrive. Recipe for disaster.
Yeah.
So definitely just make sure that at least practice the 80-20% rule that you taught me, which is let the 80% be good, so that when you indulge in the 20%, when you're having your alcohols or having your junk food or the 7 colors in excess, then you know that at least I have a foundation of the whole of December I've been building myself. Yeah.
I think so. I agree with you. It's about balance. It's fun, but definitely balance. And I think it's good to be present in the times when you're happy and ecstasy. And I think what people normally do is they want to be present during the year at work and all of that. I'm like, do you want to be present when you're with your family, when you're with your friends? Don't you want to be present when you're traveling and seeing the world? Why do you want to spend the majority of that time in a haze, like hungover?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just something that doesn't make sense to us sapiosexuals, but
Yeah.
yeah, exercise, food, indulge definitely,
Mm-hmm.
but don't forget, like, this is an opportunity for yourself to prime yourself for the new year. So the majority of that time should really be spent engaging and indulging in healthy habits.
Yeah, 100%. Once you've got all those things right, then it's time to reflect, to give some time to reflect. And a big part of that reflection is gratitude. Even if you had the worst year, I'm sure there were some things that were right. Look back at those things and just say, what went well about this year? What am I grateful for? And then the things that didn't go right, journal and ask yourself, what could you do better in the new year? Because if you enter the new year without reflection or even just taking time to give gratitude, the universe is not gonna want to give you blessings, because it's gonna be like, I gave you this and that and that in the last year. You never just set time and said thank you. And then also with the reflection, it's like reflection is a way of closing in something. So a lot of the times we're just on a run and you never close the tabs. So close the 2024 tab by reflecting and saying, this is what I did great, this is what I didn't do great, so that when you now start anew in the new year, it's on a clean slate without the clutter of the previous year. There's a powerful thing about closing things, finishing things off. It builds that muscle to finish things off.
In that same energy, we would like to take this moment to just express our gratitude to all the sapiosexual platter fans, as it were. Thank you so much for taking your time every week to watch, to contribute, to give us feedback. We're so grateful. We wouldn't be where we are without you, and we're so emboldened to continue. And so that's a reflection point for the sapiosexual platter.
Gratitude
I'm
points.
Grateful for my co-host, Val Sava. Absolutely brilliant.
I'm grateful for you too.
Thank you.
Yeah, I really am.
Absolutely brilliant mind, multi-talented individual.
This is a Val show, clearly. Thank you. I'm like, all hail the queen. She's appeasing the goddess.
Yes, guys. You have no idea what happens behind the scenes, but like, she's behind a lot of what happens behind the scenes.
Thank you.
Sapiosexual platter wouldn't be without you. So
thank you. I appreciate
absolutely grateful. Grateful for the team, the ones that you guys don't see, Malebo and Thabo specifically. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. All hail the queen now. Thank you, Chitangi. We're grateful for you. You're so magnificent. We could count the number of things, but I'm sure you know we tell you behind the camera. I love it.
Awesome.
Number 9.
Number 9.
Yeah.
Guys, like she was saying, you reflect, you think about the things that didn't go well, the things that you thought were going to be, amazing, that ended up being a total flop. Like, why did that happen?
Yeah.
So now you also need to take the time in December to educate yourself. What's out there? What are the top trends of 2025? What's going to happen in the year 2025? Where's the money going to be at? Which countries are people going to be flocking to? All these changes are important because they're going to help you make an informed decision. And help you think of, give you direction on how to visualize. Because the last thing you want to do is think to do something that's completely redundant or no longer relevant. I think it's important during December to take your time out to just be open-minded. Read and find out on all the endless possibilities that exist in the world.
And then when you're done doing that, it's time to plan and just really deeply visualize the future that you want. However, it could be the other way, because these points, we're just giving them to you how they come to us. But there are people who are like, Shatani, I know what I want. I know what I'm about. If you know what you're about and you're like, oh, I'm not ready to educate myself yet, plan, visualize who you are, and then afterwards go back to what Shatanya said and then educate yourself to say, these are my plans, these are the ideas that I have, this is what I see of myself, and then find out the knowledge that that person's mind has to have in order to become that person, because you are a sapiosexual after all,
Absolutely. 100%. So guys, those are our 10 points on how to December. December is a unique time to, as we said in point number 4, position yourself for success in the year 2025. And you can only do that if you are deliberate in your planning, deliberate in how you move. And so we hope that those 10 points that we have shared will add some light and will contribute to a successful, thriving, amazing, memorable, and most importantly, a successful December.
Yay.
I'm Shatani Samalake.
And I'm Belsa. I'm a Let's Dirty December, baby. And just make sure that you have a lot of fun safely.
Oh yeah, that's important.
Don't drink and drive. Condomize. And have a lot of fun. Safely.